Good morning, students. One of the important words that we often misinterpret while studying reader response criticism, and that is phenomenology. So the first thing we have to understand that reader response criticism came against new criticism and formalism. As I already discussed in the previous videos, what is new criticism? In this video, I'm not going to explain what is new criticism. So kindly check the link in the description below if you want to know about that concept of new criticism. Alright, so where new criticism do not want to go outside the text and treated the text as an object, reader response criticism includes the emotional responses of a reader. So reader response critics said that you are doing wrong. New critics, you are doing wrong. You are treating the text as an object, but it is not the text that is important, but it is also important to take the reader into consideration. It is after all the reader who is creating meaning of the text. Reader's active role in shaping meaning matters a lot, and this is reader response criticism. So who was inspired by you can say phenomenology? So it was German philosopher Edmund Husserl who laid the groundwork for phenomenology, and later on philosophers like Martin Heidegger, Jean-Paul Sartre expanded the ideas related to phenomenology. Remember these 3-4 names. These are part of previous year questions where the questions was like who all are the critics or who all are the theorists related to phenomenology, reader response critic. So remember that. Okay, I'm not teaching anything outside what is UGC-NET is going to ask of you. Okay, so whatever we are going to discuss, make sure that you are making the notes on it. But before continuing our discussion, if you are one of those students who are preparing for UGC-NET, GATE or any other competitive exam in English literature, then check out our study material courses on limitlessliterature.com, where we provide you with all the complete guidance and everything that is required for you to crack these exams. Check out the link in the description below to know more about our books and courses. And now without any further ado, let's continue our discussion. So there are a lot of philosophies. For example, John Locke, that is empiricism, which is based on gaining the knowledge through sensory experiences. Okay, so then we have pragmatism, which also means something like learning by doing, learning by experience. Then we have existentialism, which also is about the human being focus on live experiences, existing experiences. And yes, again, existentialism is expanded by Jean-Paul Sartre and Martin Heidegger. These are the same philosophers who expanded the reader response criticism, or you can say phenomenological discussion. So remember all these points: empiricism, pragmatism, existentialism, all these are the part of PYQs. Alright, so note down everything. Coming back, phenomenology is also about the direct experience, but it is not simply like learning by doing or living the existing movement or learning through experience. It focuses on how our consciousness is structured, how our experience is structured. It is one step higher, and it focuses on the emotions, thoughts, interpretation of an individual. And let's understand like a reader response critic. Earlier everyone was saying that meaning is fixed. Okay, that is what structuralism says. There is a center point, meaning is fixed. But according to reader response criticism, meaning of a text is dynamic, and it differs from one person to another based on how he interprets the text. For example, feminism. What the feminists do, they reject the male author's intention and bring their own perspective to the reading experience. So, right, it is intentional fallacy. Yes, it is intentional fallacy, but feminists do so and create their own meaning. So that is also a part of reader response criticism, where women bring their own interpretation of reading of the text. So this is what reader response criticism, where experiences, thoughts, emotions of a reader is considered. Alright, so reader response came during 1970s and 1980s. 1970s and 1980s are the same time. This period is known as, you can say, popularly known as theory boom period. Most of the theories like post-colonial literature, deconstruction like Jacques Derrida, Roland Barthes, reader response theory, New Historicism, Jacques Lacan's psychoanalysis, theory of Michel Foucault, everyone was booming during 1970s and 1980s. So all the influential texts like David Blatt's Readings and Feelings, Wolfgang Iser's The Act of Reading, Stanley Fish, Is There a Text in This Class?, Norman Holland's Poems in Persons were published during this period. According to reader response criticism, it is authors who invite the readers to create meaning of the text. The active role of the readers is about the meaning making process and how these readers have different interpretations. Now, as I already said, that 1970s and 1980s is known as the theory boom period. The most popular theory of this period was deconstruction and new historicism. These theories were so much popular that it caused the downfall of reader response criticism, or you can say rejection of reader response criticism. And deconstruction are really talking a great deal about society, how culture forms attack, how history is written, how history should be interpreted. So reader response criticism was not a groundbreaking theory anymore if we compare it with deconstruction and new historicism of that 1970s and 1980s period. So this theory is only now used as a teacher, like as a tool by the teachers to enhance the ability of students how they should read the text. So that's the main reason which caused the rejection of reader response theory. Now it's just a tool to help the students how to read the text, how to understand the nuances of literature. So this is what reader response theory is right now. Okay, so we have a lot of theories under this. They may ask questions from you in the net examination also. It is again important topic that you must study for literary theory, that you must study for UGC-NET examination. All right, so this is the brief about reader response theory. If time allows, I will make more such videos on this particular theory, and I will see you soon in the next video. All the very best for the examination. That's it for this. Thank you.